Tetris putting us together sometimes. So we are in North Carolina on the ZMF farm here in Raleigh, and we're gonna head to NCMP, which is in Henderson, North Carolina. So this will take us about 45 minutes to get there. It's not terribly far away, but it is one of the best tracks in the state. All right, all right, all right. I got my first dirt bike when I was about 9 years old, and for some reason, up until that point, I wanted a motorcycle so incredibly bad, it like hurt my bones. Rambo, First Blood, Sylvester Stallone, he rides a motorcycle. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Judgment Day 2, he's got Judgment Day, it's just one, right? Terminator 2, Judgment Day. We lived in a little tiny townhouse and we couldn't have one. And then when I was about 9 or 10 years old, my dad got a 3-acre house, give or take, in Westchester. Not even a really big yard, but it was enough yard where I guess I could have a dirt bike. And my dad got me an XR 100. And I was so happy. And I've had a motorcycle ever since. I used to race when I was young. I raced through grade school, into my early teens, and I stopped around 15 or 16. But that's what got me into weightlifting, was I wanted to be better at racing motocross. So I started training like Ricky Carmichael trained, Bubba Stewart trained, everybody trained to be faster. So I started training too. I wasn't into racing that much. I raced because I wanted to be able to have dirt bikes pay my bills, and I wanted to be like just a guy who could ride dirt bikes all day, every day, and get paid for it. And the only way I really thought I would be able to do that was by being a professional motocross racer. But I was too slow for that. Too slow for that. When I couldn't turn pro in motocross, I just kept going to the gym because I didn't know what else to do with myself. I was a busboy working in restaurants. And this guy came up to me and he was like, "You're getting ready for a bodybuilding competition. You look awesome." I said, "I don't know what that is," and no, I'm not. And then he was like, "Oh, you're a bodybuilder though, right? Like you compete." And I was like, I don't know anything you're talking about. And he was like, "Wow, well, you look like the guys who compete and you look like you could beat some of those guys." And he explained to me what bodybuilding was. He taught me what it was. I had no idea. He was like, "Arnold Schwarzenegger." And I was like, "Terminator." And he was like, "Olympia." And I was like, "What is Olympia?" And he was like, "These guys work out every day, all day, and they get paid for it." And he said that. And I was like riding dirt bikes all day? I love working out too. So you're telling me I could work out all day, every day, which I love, and someone will pay me for that. And he said, yes. And I had no idea how. In motocross, I knew I had to be a professional motocross racer. So then I started thinking about bodybuilding. I was like, well, I guess I have to be a professional bodybuilder. And I left the gym before work, and I went to Walmart and I bought Muscular Development magazine, and it was the cover 2007. And the cover was Marcus Rule and Dennis Wolf. Dennis Wolf over Marcus Rule, both hitting a most muscular, sitting on the benches. Read it cover to cover. I was hooked ever since. Thank God for that guy. So this is Henderson, North Carolina, about 45 minutes from Raleigh. And this is nice. This is a nice facility. People come here from all over. There are 3 tracks here. There's the main track, an intermediate track, and then there's a little supercross track. There are the trucks.
way too big. Did you see that? I sailed. That was totally unexpected. I didn't even hit it with hardly any mustard. I was like third gear, barely touching it. And I just went to the moon. This one, right? Yeah, I landed flat almost. This is terribly exhausting. It's one of the best forms of cardio I think you can do if you don't fall down. If you're skilled and you don't fall down and you're given effort, it's so hard. It's so hard. People don't realize it. They're like, oh, you're just sitting there. And it's like, I guess. Imagine an elliptical on level 100 and it can fall over at any time. And then you have to navigate flying. There's a lot going on. But I think that's why I like it so much, is because my ADD brain just enjoys the constant thought it requires.
How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I'm being really timid today. I always am timid, but I'm extra timid right now.
That one took me by surprise too. As safe as I was riding, as chill as I was riding, I did not think I was gonna take off like a kite. So, but that's why we don't ride dirt bikes when we're super serious, close to the training and stuff, because this is all muscular, it's fine. I just came down and smashed my face. Yeah, it's all fine.
It just feels really, really sore.
It's just, yeah, like it feels like someone punched me in the rear delt.
All right.
Oh.
So how was your day at the motocross?
You know, I was riding good. I was feeling good. I was cornering aggressively. I was doing good. But I overjumped everything. And you know what? They changed the track. It used to go the other direction, and they made it go this direction. So to be fair, I probably should have taken more time than I did. Should have done more sight laps, more half jumps, instead of full sends. But full sends are the best. So that's a guinea, or it also looks like a soccer ball with a head and feet. And they can fly. They can fly really well. They live in trees at nighttime. They roost in trees. But every now and then, they go on that side of the fence, and they all come back on this side of the fence, except for one. And then one spends the better part of the day not understanding why he's trapped. And he cries and he cries and he runs up and down the fence and up and down the fence. And then sometimes after 20 minutes, sometimes after 10 hours, he flies. And then he goes home. Yeah, I love fishing. When I was really young, it was my favorite thing to do. It's not the best time of year for it, but that's okay. I figured we come out here, take a few casts, maybe walk around the farm, take a look at everything, make sure the property's looking the way it's supposed to. It's also shed hunting season. And if you don't know, sheds are the antlers every year, around December, January, February, March, like in there. All their antlers fall off. You can find them. And then tonight, I'm gonna take the girl out to dinner. One time my dad said to me that when he was younger, he would walk into a room of people and hope that the people in the room were gonna like him. And then he said as he got older, he would walk into a room and think to himself, I hope there's somebody in this room that I like. And I like that perspective of not worrying so much of what other people think. I know it's cliche and people say it all the time, but I really did start to have the most fun and the most success when I stopped putting so much pressure on myself to have to perform, to have to succeed, to have to win, and just started doing it. You know, instead of stressing about doing it, I just started doing it. Maybe that's advice, maybe it's not, but it helped me a lot. Yeah, the restaurant at the Durham, in Durham, in downtown Durham. Oh, there it is. It says the Durham. I got a cold head. Chilly. That's why I always wear a beanie. That's why I always have my Iron Family beanie. Hey, reservation for Ziegler? Oh, I appreciate food. We go out to eat, not terribly often, but when we do, we try to go somewhere that is good at it. Yeah, we've eaten a bunch of, like Wakuda, that's how I say it, right?
The sushi place?
Yeah, that place was fantastic.
So good.
So everything from fish, steak.
I eat everything.
Well, I just get fish and steak all the time, right?
Yeah.
Chicken, maybe, because we eat so much chicken though that I normally don't get chicken when we go out. Yeah, normally none. It's always like kind of like a fish or red meat. I don't know if I have a favorite food because I just enjoy a lot of different things, but like really good fish blows me away. When fish is cooked just perfect, even if it's raw and it can, like steak, you could have a $10 steak or you could have a $50 steak, and there are differences for sure. Absolutely, I can dig it, especially if it's cooked and prepared and all that jazz. But fish can really, really differ in different directions as far as how it tastes and all that stuff. Where steak is like, like the master chef can take not the best cut of steak and make it fancy and make it good and really bring out the best of it. But if you don't have the best cut of fish, it's like kind of the night's over. Medium rare. Yeah, I always get my steak medium rare. Depending on what it is though, because if the marbling is higher, you get it medium, right? Because that helps melt the fat more.
Yeah, you cook it a little more.
You cook it a little more, right? That's what and then in the leaner that is, the leaner the cut, the rarer. I tried blue rare one time. That was too rare for me. I didn't like the texture of it not cooked at all and like kind of being cool in the middle. That was a bit too much for me. So medium rare, medium, that's pretty much me. Unless it's a really nice fillet, and then I'll get rare, but that's rare. So again, oh, he's got a face. He's got a face, look, right here. Why did you take me out of the ocean?
That's so sad.
It's okay.
I don't know why.
I like it when it's breaded.
Well, the octopus we had recently wasn't breaded. It was.
Oh, so good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
How many ZMF stars?
Out of 5?
5.
2.
That's a record low. That's the first ZMF star rating, but that's a record.
It tastes like a firm scallop, like an overcooked scallop.
Do we leave?
Oh, people are leaving.
Without the hustle or bustle.
It's like not meant to be. I usually wait for the staff to leave and then I go.
Do you think they're still making the steak or not? Like if he's in the back still cooking the steak, I'll wait for him. But if he left, I'm leaving too.
You take your drinks with you.
I've never had
For
this
a
happen.
cocktail, lettuce, and octopus and just move on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The inconvenience alone is
Yeah.
probably they can sweat the well drinks and the octopus and the leaves. Like to be honest, the octopus, that was a living creature we took from the ocean. Someone should be compensated. Maybe the mother octopus.
All right, let's cross.
Can I get a picture with you guys? Honey, come here. Well, that's pretty good. How's that?
Good.
Is it like, it's like meaty, right? 3.5.
Wow. This is a tough scale.
Yeah, he's a tough critic.
The restaurant at the Durham, in Durham, has good food. The food was good, but I feel like they did a really good job with the food because of all the awfulness that happened, and the service was kind of terrible. She was nice, but
It seems like maybe we should cut him some slack because there was a fire alarm in the middle of everything.
it did clear out half the room, and then she got slower. But she did tell us about ice cream, so if the ice cream is good, she's redeemed. I might have to get 3 scoops, one, or maybe 2, so I can try some. Oh, they got lemon cookie, mint chocolate lavender. Oh, it's milk chocolate lavender. I'm not as excited about that. Blueberry honey lavender. They like lavender. Vietnamese coffee. Ooh, what are they doing over there? It's different than here. Oh, he's eating ice cream. Rawr. I love him. Ah, he's the best. May I please have the cookies and cream? Could I have 1 scoop of it? And then actually, could I have it as an ice cream sandwich? Thank you.
Wow.
Careful, I don't want to ruin your ice cream. Wow.
Really lemony.
Cookie?
I'm good. Thank you.
Guys, hey, how are you? Good to see you guys. We are here at Super Fitness Gym Equipment in Burlington, North Carolina. This is Steven, the owner. Could you tell us a little bit about this place?